All right, here's the before, here's the after. I had to rewire it a couple times. The way that was discussed on the write-up that I found, he wanted to run both the 04 daytime running light and the integrated daytime running light that the 06 pluses come with. I didn't do that, so what ended up happening was this LED bulb was being triggered as the daytime running light. This was off and this was just a turn signal, so it looked really stupid. So that would be on when my lights were on and it just didn't look right. So I rewired it. This is now my daytime running light slash parking light, and this bottom LED is my turn signal. So I'll turn that on really quick. And it's gonna hyper flash because it's LEDs. I'll have to wire in a resistor, figure out how to fuck with that. But so that's my turn signal now, the bottom part. And then I'll flick on the high beams. Those are my high beams. Super bright, so it's kind of distorting the light, but you get the idea. Looks way better now. Yeah, I'll kind of make a new clip going over it a little more in depth. I just wanted to show you, I'm halfway done right now, so I wanted to show you the difference. So 05 and below, 06 plus, OEM projector conversion. Check that out. Sorry, this video is going to be kind of all over the place. I know the previous clips were of me doing the lighting. I still haven't finished the other side yet. This is the next day. I got too tired after I finished that side, so I'm going to wrap this side up tonight after I make this little clip. But I got the tires mounted on the wheels, and I just wanted to show you guys. They look sick. So I had a 17 by 8.5 on the Tacoma that was on my channel, and I felt that the 12.5 wasn't wide enough. And I thought about it, and the reason it didn't seem wide enough was because I only had an 8.5 wide wheel. So I got a 9-inch, 17 by 9-inch fuel wheel, and it helped stretch the tire out across a little better. So that's definitely a little wider of a patch, or of a contact patch, than the 17 by 8.5 that I had on the Tacoma. So I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, so I just wanted to get that out there. Let me try and set it against there. Sorry, I've got one hand and it's a fairly heavy tire. You gonna stay for me? You're not. All right, hold on. How about now? You bitch. Give me a second. Grab this fucking thing. How about now, motherfucker? All right. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna need some cutting, some trimming, and the lift, as you can see. But super stoked. Let me know what you think. How do you think the color looks on the silver? I think it looks really good. The lighting's hitting the silver better than it's hitting the bronze right now. The bronze is like kind of in a shadow, so it doesn't look as brilliant, I guess. But in person, it looks sick. I'm super stoked to get the rest of them on. But yeah, I promised you guys I'd show you a little clip when I got the tires mounted. Here's your clip. Now I'm gonna put this back on the wall, and I'm going to get started on this headlight. I didn't see any comments yet about needing to see a how-to, so I'll just leave the normal write-ups that are already out there, and I'm not gonna make one. So yeah, I will show you the complete finished project once I get the other side put in and we're not two-faced. So see you in the next clip. What's up? It's Monday night. I just got back from work. This clip is about 2 or 3 days after the previous clip you just saw. I wrapped up the 06 Plus projector headlight. OEM, whatever you want to call it, swap on my 04 4th gen 4Runner. So I am going to show you what they look like now. Just to go over kind of what I did. Obviously it's the 06 Plus projector housing. This is OEM style. I couldn't find new OEM housings that were affordable, I guess. They're super expensive and not worth it. The cutoff on these aftermarket ones are virtually the same. I used LED bulbs throughout the whole housing. So top left, I wired to be the parking light. The bottom left, I wired to be the blinker. Obviously the projector is the low beam, and the most inner is the high beam. All of them are LED, so I'll show you what they look like right now. So that's one click, that's the parking lights. Turn signals. I haven't wired in a resistor yet, so they hyper flash. Low beams, high beams. And that's that. So yeah, wasn't very hard. Definitely more in depth than the 06 Plus taillights that I did. Let me get that light away from your face. Is that better? No. There we go. Yeah, so there is some wiring involved. You have to cut the stock plugs off, at least the way I did it. And I wired in the 06 Plus harness. Still, it's not that big of a deal if you have a pair of wire cutters and some wire and some a soldering gun, or you can use butt connectors if you want. Either way, it's fairly simple. There's write-ups on how to do it, but like I said, if enough people comment and want me to do a how-to, I'll kind of pull them apart and show you what wires go where and the different bulb numbers you use, because there's a couple different bulbs when you go from the 03 to the 06 Plus housing. So yeah, some more parts came in. We're nearing the end of our parts run. This is maintenance stuff, but it's just stuff you want to do when you do a lift kit, especially on something with 200,000 miles on it. So new control arms, new lower control arms with new bushings and new ball joints. Can't really see it, but inner and outer tie rods. And then in this box, it's the front wheel bearings, both sides. One side has made noise since I bought it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and replace both sides. I think that's it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up so I don't drag it on much longer. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys kind of where we're at. I am dropping it off to the fabricator Saturday morning, and he's gonna start tubbing it and cutting it and getting everything clearance for the big boys. Oh yeah, those are gonna look so damn good. So yeah, it's getting kind of late. I'm going to keep cleaning it. I've been slowly working on stuff cleaning wise as I have time and as I have energy. So I cleaned the windows pretty good. There's a bunch of chips on it. I have to replace it anyway, but I cleaned all the windows. I'm gonna do a wipe down on the interior and get all the crud off of it and vacuum it. And then I'll probably shampoo the carpets and do that whole process because the carpets are pretty fucked. So yeah, look forward to the next video. There will be a little bit of a delay, probably 2 weeks or so, while it's at the fabricators doing stuff. I will try to make a trip out there and get some videos of him welding and doing all that stuff, but that might not happen. So be prepared for a 2-week pause. But until I see you guys again, have a good one.